Hey folks, welcome to Darkness and Dragons, a D&D actual play for mature audiences with no emotionally deep narrative and character-driven plot. I'm your Dungeon Master, Melissa, and with me as always is...
I'm Laura, and I am playing Ryan, the Azamar rogue, and I'd like to wish Melissa a happy...
I'm Sarah. I play Elly Pilwicken, the Sylphie barbarian, and I'd like to wish her a...
And I am Michael. I'll be playing the happy-go-lucky wizard, and to finish this off...
Oh my gosh! Aww. Are we going to flip the page? Why is Sarah interrupting?
Wait, is mine backwards? Is mine forward or backwards?
It's right.
Okay, it looks backwards.
Yeah, it's fine, okay. Happy birthday, Melissa! It's your birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!
I believe the rule is that if it's the GM's birthday, you have to actually follow the plot. You can't, make shit up as you go.
What?
Wow, I didn't know that was a rule.
Pretty sure it's a rule.
Go along with the plot?
Sounds like something you just made up.
Never go along with the plot.
No, I'm pretty sure it means you have to, you can't make me herd kittens on my birthday.
I
don't know about that. That sounds weird.
It sounds like fake news.
Sounds fake, but okay.
Okay. Because it's your birthday.
Okay. So, last week on Darkness and Dragons, Michael, do you want to remind us about what happened? It was a big episode.
I think I will, yes. So, for those of you that don't remember, it was a gripping game. A fire at the docks puts the unseen rebellion at risk, leaving Ryan, Elly, and Penny with the difficult task for saving their
Ruh-roh.
allies. And nothing happened? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
How far did I get?
Shall I take over while Michael reconnects?
Yes. Please
Okay.
do.
Yes.
I am here.
Remind us of what happened last week.
Just go, Laura.
Yeah? Are you sure? Because you're cutting out there. You alright?
No,
no.
You got
Basic.
this. You got this.
Okay, yeah. So there was a fire at the docks, and that put the Unseen Rebellion at risk, leaving Ryan, Elly, and Penny with the difficult task of saving their allies. I use that word lightly. Without being caught doing so. With the stakes raised, Leanne Farwin decides now is the time to act, kill the Empress. Okay, I guess I agree with that one. Ryan, Penny, and Elly deal with the potential repercussions of such an act and decide who and how they will save those in the castle they love.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. Love light, Mark.
Can you truly save anyone you love?
No, you can't. No, just kidding.
No.
Nope, no juice trying. Big time back.
Oh.
We gonna get real tonight.
Yes.
Okay, so let's dive right in to an early morning. The castle is waking up. There are birds singing, and we
Chirpity chirp
come
chirp.
to see Carmen, who is one of Elly's people, working away at her forge, and she is hammering on something, working very hard. She plunges into water, smokes, she starts heating it up again. We see her work, and eventually when she pulls it out, we see a beautiful rapier has formed.
Oh.
Yes, I guess, I probably woke up, went to training, was probably just the entire time just beating everyone away, and then the entire time was just oh, fuck. I have to kill the Empress. I'm wow. Great. super duper really love that. Thank you.
You always wanted to. Now it's here, and
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. And then I will go to Carmen. After hiding in the bush to make sure she's doing it right.
You just see, like, there's this beautiful scene, she holds it up and it's like, oh, and then we zoom out and there's just Elly in the background. Getting, like, a super
Like, nose pressed to the window. Rapier.
I want it.
Rapier package.
And, yeah, I will go up to her.
Cool. She is polishing it when you arrive. And it's not your kind of weapon. It's too slender and slight and
Too dainty.
you can't really chop a head off with it.
It's like a tooth. Oh, it's like a
More like
toothpick.
more like just a, and then like their head's not even gone
Ugh.
anymore.
Well, that's fun.
But then,
Ellie's like, how do you know if they're dead or not?
When the blood stops pumping out of them, you have a good indication.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll walk up to Carmen.
Mhm.
Well, that looks awfully pretty.
I'm glad you like it. She offers it to you. It is indeed quite light, and
I'm like, I never understood these things. It's like, how are you supposed to do any damage with them when they weigh nothing more than a toothpick?
it's more about precision than
Uh,
you tend to do.
No, yeah, I aim for the vital areas, and I just kind of go. Whoosh.
Yeah, you don't really even need to aim for the vital areas the way you fight, Elly.
You're right. It's more like chopping into a block of cheese or something. It's like every hit is a good hit. Yeah.
You're very correct.
Yep. Yeah.
She says, I had to work late to make sure I got it done in time. And she gives you a pointed look.
Thank you for that. I know that was tricky, and you're not getting your full payment and stuff, but I wanted to make sure you knew that it meant a lot to me, and I thank you for it.
Look, if you guys are going to deal with the problem, I'm happy to do whatever's necessary.
Yeah, they're dealing with the problem. Didn't really expect for the problem to end up the way it's going to. So I wanted to ask, when I came to at the palace after they took us, my breastplate was missing, and I just wondered if it ended up in the scrap pile. Maybe, I don't know if you kept it or smelted it.
She sort of like rolls around like something in her mouth, like she's thinking. She says, I was going to sell this. And she goes towards the back, and clearly where she's hidden some stuff under what looks like some junk pile, and she pulls out a breastplate. It is very dirty. It is patched, but it's not been like fully finished.
You gonna sell it like that? Such shoddy workmanship. I mean, I'll take it off your hands for the safety of the problem solvers.
I would have finished it if I was going to sell it, but when you started to do the right thing, I thought I might hold on to it.
Well, thank you for not throwing it out. I really appreciate it. Yeah. You know the rest. Yep.
She plops it down on the table in front of you, and like the metal clangs. Like she's clearly not being as gentle with it as you would. You're like inside. You're like, ugh!
Just like internal screaming, just like. Thanks, Carmen. I guess I'll get out of your hair now. Rapier, pretty close to being finished, or is it finished?
I'll wrap it up. She goes and gets a length of felt, lays it out, and very carefully wraps it with a few bits of twine. She leaves the breastplate as it is.
Yeah, thanks for that. Didn't realize you were such a neat and tidy person. But thank you for doing that. It was really great.
It's not your friend's fault she has to work with you.
Yeah, she's really hard done by.
Like we cut to like Ryan upstairs, like having like real passionate sex. So
pausing for a mimosa. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, we all play our part, okay?
You just play it really, really well.
Sometimes a few times a night.
I have a +5 to performance, so.
That poor bastard.
Aww.
Excuse me? You're fucking lucky.
Lucky that she's faking it?
No. Lucky that she's enthusiastic about it.
Right, yes.
That's true. I don't know. I guess if you were faking it, that'd be a bluff.
Yes.
Hard to know.
Anyway, I'll take the rapier and I'll bid her one final like thanks, but like in Elly's eyes it's like actually like thank you. Like thank you for doing this. 'Cause she didn't have to.
She did not.
But what Elly says is peace out.
Bye, nerds.
Thanks for the scrap. Bye. Yeah. And I'm gonna run off. I'm gonna keep the rapier like tucked under my wing, kind of, as I go through the palace about my day.
Very subtle.
Always.
All right. Are you going straight to find Ryan and give her your gift?
Probably. I'll probably stop to grab like a crumpet or something on the way.
Oh, I love a fucking crumpet.
Handful of
I'll
crumpet,
grab-
handful of jam.
Yeah, I grabbed Brian a crumpet too, and it's just like the crumpet's probably sitting there, and there's like a jar of jam in the background, and all you see is Elly come in, smush, and then walk up to like the crumpets, and it's just like.
I feel like Elly would have like jam as her favorite enemy.
Oh my god, like a jam ooze,
A jelly.
oh,
Yeah.
a jelly.
Just
eat her
just
way
wait
through
till you
it.
have to go into Elly's mind and fight off monsters.
That's not a thing.
We'll
Elly has to eat her way out of it.
Yeah, eat your way out.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so you head upstairs to the 4th floor where both of the prince's rooms are. Which room do you knock on? Where do you assume she spent the night?
Yep. Beep.
Yeah.
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 Beep. Yeah. Arsen's room.
Ryan,
Yeah.
what are you doing when the knock sounds?
Oh, I don't knock.
Okay. Ryan, what are you doing when the door opens?
Arsen! This is why you knock, Elly.
Are you guys, like, in bed?
Yes.
Okay.
Ellie's still new to all this door knocking.
Yeah, it's morning. We probably made it to the bed by this point. Wait, sorry, what?
That's the reverse of what you meant to say. So Elly, there is a trail of clothing that leads from the entryway. There's pillows all over the floor from the couch, and it leads off towards the bedroom.
Oh, they're messier than I am.
You hear
And
things.
also, where I guess Ryan would go to her clothes first, right?
Yes.
Can I
Maybe.
can I leave it like tucked under her dress? I like to take the rapier and just like tuck it under.
You don't want her to know you're there.
I'm being a sneaky about it.
You're gonna freak her out. All right. So Elly sneaks in, and
Does she get a roll? Do I get a roll? I'm a rogue. Certainly I should get a roll to notice if someone is...
Do an opposed check. Let's do a
I
perception.
mean, I'll take a disadvantage because I'm
Yes, you will.
otherwise occupied. But I should still get a chance.
Stealth?
Perception versus stealth, yeah.
My +1 to stealth will really help me, I think.
Oh, okay.
13.
11.
You don't even need it. Elly's so successful, even without the fact that you're having sex with Arsen, you would.
I will say there's probably bits of jam on it though.
Yeah, it's not.
And there's like a crumpet sitting on top of your
Jim.
You're like nice
like,
dress, and there's just like a jammy little crumpet on top.
Like laid out as the sword, then you take the dress and you lay that over most of it, and then on the hilt you leave the biscuit with like a heart made of jam on it.
Yep.
Like, it's a gift, and you're like, well, I wonder who gave me this.
And
Only butter goes on crumpets.
nope, not today.
Not today.
Yeah, and then I like crawl out like Mission Impossible style.
Is there anything that Ryan says that Elly may have overheard, or that Arsen says? They're fairly chatty.
They are, aren't they? They are. That's unfortunate. If we are getting into their sex life, Arsen is very, very much so her sub, if that clarifies anything.
Arsen, a sub.
He's a sub boy.
Yeah.
A Subway eat fresh.
He
beat me to it.
He's a woman who actually tells him what to do, because no one tells him what to do. It's very sexy. Very sexy.
I just like crawl out like backwards, and I'm like, get it, girl, get it, girl.
Oh, she doing it.
Oh, she is. Don't worry.
Oh, she doing it.
Oh, she is.
Alright.
Oh my god, that would kill him. If anybody knew that, that would kill him.
He's the prince. He doesn't get down on his knees. He doesn't.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He does.
Okay. You've delivered your rapier to your friend and overheard some stuff. Where to go next?
I go to Penny, maybe?
That sounds good.
I've got a crumpet for her too.
All right. Penny, what are you up to?
I think Penny is studying the new spell she's learning.
Cool. You are deep into Unseen Servant, which has really been an interest to you ever since, is it connected to the Unseen? What's the history of it?
Yeah,
It's very handy, too.
it is very handy.
Everyone likes a good utility.
right?
And then I guess Elly just runs in.
I'd like to think like the unseen servant is carrying something. Maybe I don't know, a book or something towards me when Elly comes in.
Penalicious Bodacious, my girl!
Hello? Is that my new name?
How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm practicing a new spell. Look, I made a book float.
Fuck's that? And I'll like go over and I'm like,
It's my unseen servant.
Penny, you're making books fly.
Yeah, I am.
Crazy.
Right?
That's really crazy.
I can do those kinds of things now.
What? How? I mean, you're like a witch, right? I knew that. You're like a wizard.
I'm trying to be. Not quite. More of an apprentice than anything else.
I love that.
Yay!
And I love your new fancy spell that picks up books and stuff.
Oh, I can do more than just pick up books. I can move things around as well. Well, not me. It's my unseen servant.
Ooh, you could move Bradley around. Make him like a full party member.
Yeah.
Oh, you can... What's this servant's name?
I don't really think he has a name. Maybe Jebediah?
Jebediah. Can I call him Jebby?
Sure.
Nice to meet you, Jebediah. And I'm like, Penny, where is he?
Oh, he's wherever I want him to be. Where would you like him to be? He's here for another, half hour or so.
Sure, I'd love to shake...
I guess there's no real gender for these guys.
Yeah, could I shake their hand?
Yeah, of course. I guess you'll feel like a caress along your arm as it goes for your hand.
I don't know if I like your spooky friend, but that's really nice, Penny.
I'm glad.
I was thinking before, the whole ordeal happens. Do you need any supplies or anything? Because I think we should make up a stealthy mission, but go into town and get you some stuff.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna check my book to see here. I need another piece of leather, which I think I'll need. I think I'm good for pearls because I got a whole bunch from the prince. A vial of water. A small amount of alcohol.
Oh yeah,
I'll need
for that.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that I'm good for that. I don't need anything for that. I don't need anything for that. I need a piece of string, but I've got the spool in my penny pack. That's for Jebediah here.
Oh, good. So
and
you don't lose him.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I needed.
Wow, that's very few things I thought you needed. But yeah, okay. Another thing, Penny, I was thinking, we've got this whole plan and everything to get everyone out of the castle, but maybe we should try to find a secret passage or something. The field of all weird kind of places and holes in the walls for secrets and things.
Yeah.
Holes and things.
I wonder if Tomas would know, because I'm still waiting on my new map. So he might know some of the things in and around the castle.
May? Yeah, you definitely could. Even, I'm curious if, Mr. Kane maybe knows something.
Oh, I can check with him. Maybe he would know. I'm sure he would. I don't know who built the castle, but I'm sure he's been here a long time.
Yeah, that's true. And maybe you could see if he has anything like weird planned for like the festival because it's coming up. And no offense, he seems like a really weird dude.
Is he? I think he's kind of cool. I'm just realizing that I said that, and I generally like weird things.
So we agree.
I guess so. Wait, does that make you weird?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay.
I'm like the good weird. I'm like the weird you want to have with you when you want it. Or on a daily basis. You can have me whenever.
Well, I like you right now.
Oh.
So.
Well, I like you, Penny.
Yay!
Yeah.
A knock sounds at your door.
Who is it?
A tiny horse runs under your door and then gets bigger and bigger and says, "Hello! Hello! Hello!"
My favorite! I like slowly walk towards it with like my arms outstretched.
Penny! I love cloaks!
Oh my God. Penny, there's a horse that just grew!
Oh my gosh, hello! Wait, are you Tiff?
Hello! Hello!
Hello! Hi!
I draw my axe.
I go
Bacon!
I go like How to Train Your Dragon style with my hand out to like go and nuzzle.
Don't touch it! It's speaking words!
I must touch!
As your hand touches its forehead, you feel like the nice, like soft fuzz of of a horse's face. You focus on like the way that the little like star feels when you can hear the hairs going all different directions. And then you hear, "Are you going to open the door?" from the horse's mouth.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got really. You should know I'm very distracted by these things. And I go.
Pretty, the horse says, and like flips its hair back.
You are very pretty. I was just going to say that.
She's like a My Little Pony.
So I go over and I open the door.
So your sister Tefania is standing on the other side of the door. The horse is still there in front of you, and past you, Elly is standing there with her axe out, looking like she's gonna kill.
We both.
Whoa! Hey!
Oh, that's her answer to everything.
Just me.
Who sends a talking horse in?
She likes the horse.
I really do.
She likes it.
I mean, by the way, she's petting it. I'm sure she does like the horse.
Well, I felt bad that I didn't come and talk to you last night, so I thought I'd use him as an apology.
Oh, apology accepted. This is the best morning ever.
An apology horse?
Excuse me, I think you're supposed to do that with sandwiches.
The best kind of horse.
The horse neighs and runs towards your window, and then it like leaps through the window and turns into like it's like flying away, like with like a rainbow after it.
There's just like stars in Penny's eyes. He's like,
Tefania leans over to Elly and she's like, "I could have made it just disappear, but it's more fun if enters the scene, exits the scene."
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. One entering and exiting a scene is always best. yeah. Elly just like looks at the camera like Office style. Like,
what?
Yeah.
Cool. So she sits down on Penny's bed and says, "So, what'd I miss?"
Stuff.
Cool. I am here. You have my undivided attention.
Amazing. Okay. So, hypothetically, if
That's my
you
fourth favorite word.
right, I know that's why I used it. If you could leave the kingdom until after the festival, that would be doable?
What do you mean leave the... But we live and work here. Where would I go?
Anywhere. You need a vacation.
I do?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I have been working pretty hard lately.
And you could take mom and dad, because they've been working hard too.
Oh, we get to meet your mom and dad?
Uh,
I mean, if we're gonna go, we should all go as a family.
Yeah, as a family.
and well, I wouldn't be able to go.
But why not? You've been working really hard too. I mean, look at all the new spells you picked up.
Yeah, I mean, they're not as amazing as yours, though.
I'm a conjurer and illusionist. They're a bit different.
Yeah. Have you talked to mom and dad lately?
I mean, sort of. They sort of just ramble about, like, Mr. So-and-so said this. But, like, yeah, I mean, like, I go for dinner every couple weeks. Next time we should go together.
They haven't said anything about me to you lately?
You know, I don't think they've said anything about you at all.
Yeah. That's probably gonna stay that way for a while.
I mean, they are pretty self-centered.
Yeah, self-centered. That's why.
What? Penny, you're making a face.
She's right. You are making.
I don't know what you're.
Face.
I don't know what you're talking about. What face? No, I'm not making any face.
You're making like that face where you say something but you mean something else.
She's right. You are.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Stefania comes in like real close and is trying to do an insight check on you.
Okay.
Gonna sniff the inside out of you.
She rolled pretty well. Are you trying to bluff her, or?
I'm trying, but I'm gonna roll a disadvantage because I can't lie. Deception.
Yes.
Yeah, that's only a 6.
Oh crap! Yeah, she rolled a 14, like as a start. Cool. So she goes in and she's like, I don't believe you.
You're in trouble.
Why are you lying to me?
Okay.
Penelope?
Okay.
You're not
Okay.
supposed to lie to your big sister.
I know. It's just hard.
Lots of things are hard, but talking to me shouldn't be one of them.
No. I don't want it to change your relationship with mom and dad. That's all.
Okay.
And what you've done for me up to this point has been super amazing and great. And I didn't want to repay it with you feeling like you regret it. That's all.
You're making a lot of assumptions about me.
I know. Okay, so mom and dad kicked me out and want nothing to do with me. They have essentially disowned me.
They did what? And like we do like that zoom out where like the birds fly off the edge of the castle. Like Ellie's like, ow, ow.
Her like holding a skull that she was playing with, and it's just like, just put this down.
The skull I was
I'm
playing
gonna
away.
let you two talk. I'll be outside.
No, Elly, it's okay. You can stay and hear this because you might want to hear it too.
Okay. I pick the skull back up and I sit back down on the bed. I'm like,
Elly has like intense cat energy. Like just putting the stuff in the background and then like suddenly attention, like I'm going
Yeah.
there.
that's it.
Why?
Yeah, 'cause-
why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. You're Penny. You're the good girl.
Well, no, I'm not.
Wait, Tiff, does that make you the bad girl?
Often.
Okay. Sorry, I'm back in my, I'm the audience. Sorry.
No, I didn't drop out of school. I was expelled.
You got expelled.
Yeah,
You got expelled.
I got expelled.
You got expelled.
I got expelled.
You?
Don't make me say it again. Yes.
Were you even late one day before that?
No.
So what could you have possibly done? Did you sleep with a professor?
No, I don't do that. You know
I'm just
that.
saying that's the closest I've ever come. Okay, that's just my standard. Okay, I'm just curious.
No.
So what did you do?
They found out what I was studying
Okay.
was necromancy.
They didn't know that already? Look at all the skulls.
Yeah, but like practicing it and studying it and
Oh, you mean you weren't just doing theory? You...
no, I was putting it into practice.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
helping my professor dig up bodies for experimentation.
Hmm.
What?
Like
And-
bodies?
Last I counted it was 16.
Oh, that's a good number.
And 14 of them we put in the ground before they were. Yeah.
Wait,
And
you mean you buried them alive?
no.
You
But they were alive, and then I only killed maybe 2 or 3, I think.
Oh, that's a fair
There was
number.
one for sure that I knew I did.
Wait. So, a professor at school took advantage of you and
Yeah.
made you help him murder people.
Well, I wouldn't say take advantage of me, because
I
I
would.
knew kind... Okay. And it was... I thought they were the lessons. I thought that's what we had to do,
Yeah,
and I
that's
didn't
my
want to challenge
point.
him on
If
it.
he did something, it shouldn't be on you.
Yeah,
Did he
Penny.
get kicked out?
No, from what I heard from Mr. Cade, he's still working there.
What
So-
a fuckhead.
Yeah, this guy
Okay,
doesn't
give me his
sound.
name. Give me his name.
See, this is why I didn't want to tell you. He's really powerful, and I don't want to. I know you're
A
super
horse turned
powerful
into a
too.
rainbow.
I know, and it was really cool, and I'm going to treasure it for always. And I'm going to actually write an account of it in my diary later on today so I can reread it. But that's not the point, because he's
Penny.
really powerful, and his name was Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Wait. You call him by his first name too?
Well, yeah, that's what he wanted me to do.
Okay.
I don't know anything about schooling, but this sounds like really weird, and it also sounds like yeah, you were taken advantage of. That's come from me. I was homeschooled. Like,
I didn't feel like it was taken advantage of, because he always made it sound like I had a choice in the matter.
Okay, that's what people who are like that do, though. Like, what if you said no? What would have happened? What do you think would have happened?
Oh, I wouldn't have said no. That's...
Well, that's the problem. I mean, if he's your teacher, then he had control over you and your grades and your future. And
Yeah.
oh, I'm so angry.
Penny, that's really fucked up. Yeah, where does this Nicholas work exactly?
Oh, he works for the university. Anyway, I think we're getting off topic because that mom and dad cut me off, and I have to repay all my student. I guess like they were paying for the tuition, and then they stopped, and now I have to pay for the entire thing. And yeah, I was fined very, very heavily for what I had done at the school.
Wait. They found out you helped murder people, and they fined you, and he got to keep his job.
Yep.
That's fucking bullshit. I'm gonna fucking kill some people. Alright, okay. You know what? Where's your friend who's... There she is. Elly, right? Get your axe.
Yeah, that's me.
Wait, no, that's maybe not. There's other things that we need to do, and I need to tell you about them.
I was like, listen, Tiff. I know some people.
Me too. Which ones do you know?
Bad ones. Well, bad ones. But they owe me something, so you leave this to me. I won't let it happen again.
So, if you have all these fines, do you need money? I can help.
No, I'm working it off. That's what I'm doing here in the castle.
But like Penny has so much money that she needs to be put back in that she can't even spend money on herself that she needs.
That
Penny,
the castle.
Penny, when's the last time you saw your chiropractor?
Oh no.
The dentist? Doctor?
Do you even have a family doctor?
No, they cut me off. Remember?
Really?
I had other things to do. I needed.
You know what? It's not your fault. She comes over and she like folds you into her arms and like pulls you against her chest, and you can hear her like mumbling angrily, but also being like, "You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I'm gonna take care of it. Fucking kill them, but I'm gonna do it, and you don't have to worry about it."
Yeah. You don't. We might actually need some help. Maybe.
Yeah.
I like in the chat, like that's just how tenure works.
That is.
I murdered 16 people and got one of my students caught. It's just tenure.
Yeah, it's tenure. And Elly, maybe you can handle this better than I can.
Sorry, what was the question again? I was playing with a skull.
I know. If you want to put Bradley back on this place,
okay.
We might need some help with a thing.
Okay, right. So
yes,
you wanted me to leave. That was why you actually came to talk to me, is because I'm stressed and you need me to leave.
Hypothetically, yes.
But before we say anything else, can I do a sweep of the room to make sure no one's at the window? There's no weird things in the room. No one's at the door.
You mean there's no normal things in the room?
Yeah.
Sure, do a check. It's a perception.
Perception?
I think. No, investigation? Investigation.
I think investigation, yeah.
For something specific.
Son of a bitch! Okay, it was a 15, it's now a 13, so, yeah.
Okay. No, you don't seem to see anyone. This is sort of like the area that, like, the well-off, but still commoner-ish people live. Like, that's more like where I guess the children of nobles would live, you know? Like, they're not too fancy, but it's pretty fancy.
Okay.
Can I do a once-over?
Yeah, same thing.
And while she's doing that, I'll have Tiff come sit on that just to like, oh, nope, okay.
Everything is fine.
Everything's fine. You guys are on the second floor. People have probably cleared out for the day.
Great. I'll have her sit down on the bed, and I'll just kind of look at Penny like... Okay, I guess I'm taking the reins on this. So, listen. Something is going to be happening at the festival. something that rhymes with schmizing. Yes, and a propellious force will be making its way into the castle.
High rising?
No. Rhyme it backwards, and then rhyme it forwards, and then it'll make sense.
What was it again? Schmizing?
Schmizing with a propellious force, like a propellion.
I think both Penny and Tiff are like doing that like equations in their head to try to figure out what she's
more
saying.
and more complicated gift style.
Yeah.
Yes, the propellion is upon us, and so we have a plan. And main part is to get you out of the castle before anything bad happens.
You have a main plan to get me out of the castle?
Of course, I've always got a main plan.
And it's about me?
Yes, you're part of it.
Okay.
You're in the loved ones division.
Okay. What if I go on a vacation and I leave and I don't ask any more questions and I go punch your teacher a bit?
Yeah, but what if he like takes you?
A little bit. Like a little adventure /
I mean,
holiday / ass
I don't know if that would do anything. I'm not going to say no because I see you're very excited about this prospect. I wouldn't necessarily condone it. I don't know what good it will have because, violence only begets more violence, and I'd be afraid that he'd retaliate against you and go after our parents because he knows who they are. So
they're dicks too. Who disowns their daughter?
Yeah.
It's still mom and dad.
If you want to go beating up too, I can get some people to come meet you that will assist you. Give you some backup just in case he's some big powerful whiz bum. Yeah.
I mean, your other option is you tell me why you want me to leave.
I can do that too.
So,
I
want you to leave with mom and dad, even though they're jerks, because
how did we get here?
Penny want to talk about it, remember?
I know. Okay, so we might be trying to overthrow the queen?
And by overthrow, we mean absolutely murder her and release a rebellion upon the castle.
What?
Yep.
I've been bored?
I think we should cut there. I'd like the I'm bored, so I'm gonna kill royalty. We'll come back to that mess. Cool. Penny killed a lot of people. Who knew?
Oh my god.
I only killed a few.
Only a few.
Just a few.
But I mean, she is responsible for the death of 16 or so.
She was probably like, I'm so innocent. Come meet me outside the gates. And then he stabbed them.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it went.
Okay. Ryan, you and Arsen are finished for now. And you go back to the living room and find things are definitely not how you left them. You were pretty in the moment, but you know where your stuff should be.
I'm gonna get my clothes. That's the first.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Because if you need to run, then you should probably be dressed.
That's always good advice.
Yeah, well.
it is what it is.
There's better advice I could give to myself, and yet here we are.
You're not going to follow it.
Nope.
You find your under things pretty easily and are trying them on, and you pick up your dress and like become aware that there's like a big jelly handprint on it. Like jelly fingers, so it's like somebody grabbed you, but like, yeah, it's just jelly.
Do I see the package on the floor?
Yep, underneath you see the package.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay, do you eat the biscuit?
God no.
You look at it and you're like, butter only.
Now I know where Elliot's hands have been.
Do you throw it out the window? Do you light it on fire? How do you destroy this abomination?
I'm going to have I want to go back into Arsen with a crumpet in one hand and a rapier in the other.
He says, "Ooh, crumpet," and takes it.
Don't. It's Elly made that.
He drops it. Why does she keep leaving baked goods on my floor?
It's a calling card.
What? Did she hear us? She did not knock.
No.
I'm getting a lock installed. Done.
I don't know why you didn't have
Done.
locking.
He leaves the room yelling for a servant. Get me a servant.
That'll stop me.
But I also got.
He's gone.
I'm just gonna practice, wave it around.
Yay! It's a beautiful rapier. What's it look like?
I didn't decide it. Isn't that Ellie's job?
That's fair. Elly, what's it look like?
It looks like the first dress Elly ever saw Ryan in, which was probably a mishmash of flowers and vines with thorns, maybe? Around the hilt. And it's made of a mix of gold and silver, and with the little extra money Carmen had put in a couple little uncut gemstones into it. And it's extra pointy.
It's just how I like them.
Elly does not know this, but the rose is the symbol of your family going back generations.
Okay.
She did good.
Really happy. Crying a little bit, but really happy. Happy crying. I'm just dancing around,
Dancing, cutting?
Yeah, pretty much.
You still don't have a dress to wear if you're not going to wear jelly hands. That's okay. I can put on one of Arsen's shirts, and I just gotta make it back to Atlas's room so far. Walk through the halls of the castle wearing the wrong.
It's not far. It's
your underwear.
It is one door to the other door. It's not far.
No, that's fine. Let's roll and see if you can do it. Stealth your way through.
I can stealth my way through. I'm supposed to stealth my way through.
If I want to stealth.
I'm a rogue. Okay.
Jesus, they rolled well.
14.
Okay. You are being very intentional about your process, though. So
yes.
You are about to leave. You get about halfway to Atlas's door, and you hear someone down the hallway coming, and you manage to just get back inside Arsen's room as they walk past. Which kind of throws you on edge. So when you get back to Atlas's room finally, you are feeling very stressed and hoping from now on you will bring extra clothes and leave them there, maybe? Never again, man. Never again.
Man, we haven't talked. That's a step. It's a step we haven't talked about. Look, just...
Clear a drawer.
Yeah, you need to make me a drawer.
Cool. Atlas is in his main room of his suites, and he is looking over a map of the city.
And much just at the back of the door going, Holy shit.
You okay?
That was, yes, no, I'm good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's alright.
Studying.
You should probably get dressed.
I know.
And maybe remind Arsen not to ruin your clothes, because it's hard to pretend.
I didn't. It's Elly.
Or at least bring the pieces here so we can,
It was an accident.
Cool. He goes back to his work.
I'm going to get changed.
Okay. Do you carry your rapier with you now? Like, are you
Yes.
Get like a belt?
All the time. Wait, am I allowed to? Am I supposed to? Am I allowed to? Do I know this?
I mean, you're probably not supposed to, but you are the king's, the crown prince's, pet. So probably if you said he let you.
Yeah, then I'm gonna carry it.
Okay. You come out, and he sort of ignores you for a minute, and then he's like, "Did you get a new blade?" And he comes over.
Elly, I'm gonna take it out.
May I?
Yeah, of course.
He takes it and holds it out and says, "Did our son pick this out?"
No.
Okay, it's nice. He hands it back.
He's sweet, but he's hardly that considerate.
Atlas nods. He agrees.
Yep.
Yeah. Sounds like him.
No, it came with a jam crumpet, which is an abomination. But this.
I don't know if you spoke to your friends last night after they came to visit me.
I didn't get a chance, but I know what they were coming to speak to you about, so I hope that...
Well, I know they were shocked to hear about Scarlet's death, but we're really gonna have to change matters, really shift things into a new place. We can't let these things keep happening. She may have just been an assassin, or a mercenary for hire, but that they would kill someone that the crown had invested power in is...
No, I mean the other thing.
What other thing?
With the unseen and the hunt and the plan for you and Raph and Atlas to get out before...
What are you talking about?
The rebels get here. I thought that they... So sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Before the rebels get here.
Yeah, that's what they were supposed to tell you. There's a week before the hunt, and I've started packing Arsen's bags, so do you have one?
How
I thought
do
if you
know they're coming in a week?
Well, I mean, Penny and Elly told you after the key and the warehouse and the... Since you could leave with Raph and...
We didn't speak about that.
Well, no, I mean, I suppose they probably wouldn't. I didn't tell them about Raph. I mean, I didn't say...
How did the three of you know about the hunt and the unseen?
Well, I mean, we spoke to them after you told us to go and find them. That was the entire...
Do a perception check.
I don't need to do a perception check
Sorry,
to notice that I am fucking myself right now.
Insight check.
Insight. This is not good. Oh, that's a 20 though.
He is acting
Livid.
real weird. You are not sure why, but he has never been this awkward around you. Like, he's holding your gaze but being awkward, which is not something he usually does. Usually when he's being awkward, he kind of, like, leaves.
Yeah.
How did you find out, the three of you, though? They weren't clear about that.
The key mission, and I mean, there was the one that we didn't kill that we were supposed to kill, but we didn't kill, and then we spoke to him, and
the man you let live.
the one.
So you spoke to him again.
Yes, I'm sorry. Did Elly and Penny not explain all this to you? Because they were supposed to. Well, I explained this to Arsen. I thought that was... They had a plan that they were supposed to be very clear. They can leave out details sometimes. I don't know what they did or did not tell you, but...
I left out many of the details. Anything you can tell me would be very helpful.
Well, what parts do you know, and I can fill in the rest?
So you let that man go. Do you know his name?
Yes.
And what's his name?
Ryan's not buying this. No. I have to be able to roll for suspicion.
You already know something is weird. You already know. It's just whether or not you act on that.
Yeah. No. I'm going to keep going. Let's see where this goes. Percy. But he had a family and children, and I cut his Achilles tendon, and I mean, we still took what you wanted. We still brought it back.
So you let him go and ran into him again.
Yes.
And he introduced you to others in the Unseen Rebellion.
Yes.
Such as?
Others. There was children, women. They didn't say they had a leader. It's a rebellion. It's not a monarchy. There's not a leader.
And you and your friends found this out together.
We were together, so I suppose so. Look, this is not supposed to be what the point of this.
I need to understand what to do to protect the people I care about. And I need to know how much they know.
That is our point. That's our point. Is that for the hunt, you need to take whoever else you care about, and then go on a holiday, leave, and
at the hunt, they plan to kill all of us.
Just your mother, perhaps your father as well, but
you don't trust them.
Not at all.
It's good that you brought this to me. I'll make sure that everything is dealt with.
No, you need to go.
Why don't you go and have some breakfast? Seems like you might have had a late night.
But your bag, should I can go check on Raph, make sure that he's packing.
He gets up and starts leaving the room.
Laura knows.
The door
Ryan
slams,
doesn't know. Laura is like,
and
ah!
you are alone in his room.
I know that was bad. I know that was bad. Laura knows that was bad. Ryan is slightly more stupid. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, let's cut back to Penny and Elly and Stefania. So you guys gave a long explanation. Did you tell her everything as well?
I think once Penny gets started, she can't stop.
Yeah, and Elly would have just let Penny run with it until Penny couldn't get words out of it. And Elly would, and then this happened, and then Penny would start again.
Okay. As you continue telling the story, Stefania grabs a pillow off the bed and she starts pulling it closer and she's just hugging it more and more.
Like the whole
she's getting more and more concerned the more she hears.
Yeah, so main thing is don't trust anyone except us, because obviously we're to be trusted. But
so wait. So your plan is to protect all the people you care about and get them out of the castle, and that's why you want me to leave.
Yes.
Who else did you tell?
Well, I think we care about the princes, so...
Okay, let's pause there. Let's pause just for an itsy bitsy second on that.
Okay, but don't worry, we have a plan for this as well.
Are here to kill the royal family, and you warned the princes?
No. See, we had a plan around this, because we knew if we told them outright, they wouldn't do anything. So... Elly and I have been writing love notes.
Dear God, give me those
and, yeah.
Well, I mean, I tried my best, but I only know textbook, so I'm trying. There's a lot of hearts, and I scratched out all the skulls that I had drawn on there. People don't like skulls. I don't understand it.
They work in all the books that Penny tells me about, people writing love letters.
Okay. So you wrote love letters from the prince to who?
Someone special. Don't worry, it's not. You don't need to know.
Secret admirer.
The prince has a secret. Which prince?
They both do.
Okay, who are you writing the letters for?
The secret admirers.
Okay, wait, so you're pretending to be the princes to write erotic love letters?
Yes.
You cannot pull that off, Penny.
I know! I tried! It's really bad!
Okay. So you're gonna write love letters to the princes so that they leave because you like them.
I don't like them. I like them. I care about them.
Okay, that's
but
what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're nice. They've done nice things to us.
Okay. All right. So you want to save them because you believe they should be the next monarchs? Because if you kill the Empress, that's what happens, right?
I guess so. We never really actually asked what the rebels were going to, what their end game was.
So that seems like an important detail that I would have asked.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not a party member, so, I'm just out here, just having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right, okay. So let's just say, so you told the princes that someone is coming to murder their mother.
Yes. Well, we didn't tell them yet, and we were going to.
Okay, maybe we put a pin in that one.
Okay, we'll put a pin in that one.
Little pin.
I mean, now that you're saying it, it does sound kind of weird and silly.
It does sound a little weird, doesn't it?
Well, a little bit.
Okay, alright. So who else are you going to tell?
I think that was it. Well, you.
Yeah.
I mean...
Okay, I appreciate that. I probably would have been fine, but good to know.
We were going to tell some of my friends as well. You know,
Oh, that's right. You have your boy crush.
You do?
I do not have a boy crush. He's a
You
manish.
do. Come on.
I have two
Even I know this.
crushes. Okay, two man people
I
crushes.
might not be all.
2.
That's you know, that's betwixt neither here nor there. And yes,
I think she wants you to pound it.
Don't leave me hanging, Elly.
You gotta pound it. Even I know this one. No, you. Okay.
It's a fist. You know how to make a fist.
You do this.
Oh,
It's like you punch somebody, not very hard.
Don't. That's not punch. You know what? Let's go back to that weird gravity thing. Let's
Weird gravity.
There we go. Let's
So, like,
never
it's
have
just
you make
like-
a fist near me again.
Ellie's like,
Gentle touches.
Oh,
Oh, what, she wants me to punch her hand?
I could do that.
No, she doesn't.
like, don't know what this is. But yeah, you know, there's my good friends Benjamin and you know, my boy that's been there from the start, Weiss. He's a good friend. But we also
And you like Leanne. Not three.
Yep.
3 crushes.
they're not part of it. She doesn't need to know that. She doesn't need to know that. It's fine. And we were gonna get. I had an idea in the night. That if we can find a way out of this place, maybe like a back entrance or something, then that way we can get most of the staff out of here before the rebellion hits, as to reduce the amount of casualties. I know what you're gonna say. You're saying, "Oh my gosh, Elly, you're thinking about casualties?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, nobody wants to be casual in war, so we're just gonna get out all the people that can't fight, and that way they won't be casual doing it.
Okay. Alright, okay. So,
Penny's birthday's ruined.
my recommendation
Mm-hmm.
would be that you get all the information you need to get out and get out the people you care about before you start telling them. Because that way, if something goes wrong, you aren't stuck in the castle.
Yeah, wouldn't that be smart?
So if there's anyone you guys would talk to who might know more about what's going on,
Yeah, I guess so.
or anybody you want to get information from,
Yeah, it'd be great, right? Except maybe someone didn't want to wait for more information and wanted to speak to everyone before stuff happened.
well,
That's
let's
o-
just do our best now, okay? Who do you think could help you plan things?
I think Thomas might give us some insight into the castle.
Yes, I think he might know areas that we don't know, and I think that's a great starting point, at least.
Okay.
And
Well, we do know he knows some of the things around the castle, right?
yeah,
And I maybe know one part that we should maybe look at, but is not really greatly safe.
Okay.
okay. Should I still talk with Mr. Cade about it?
Yeah, definitely. But maybe we hold off on that until we have exhausted all of our other points, and then you can really worm like the necromancer you are.
Okay.
Okay. So we.
And that's what do you think, Penny?
I don't know.
So there's a series of people you could probably talk to that you guys have talked about wanting to get in contact with. So my suggestion would be if you guys divide up, or just go. There's Mr. Cade. There's Empress Penelope, but there's also Leanne if you guys want to go figure out a way to get some of the rebels into the castle. And then, of course, Thomas if you want more maps and secret catacomb information. Although Penny does not know about the catacombs, Elly, so you
I
maybe
do
want to
not.
tell Penny and show. Although that would ruin the birthday surprise. Although murder is gonna ruin it anyways.
And that was what I was meaning by knowing a secret place. But wouldn't Penelope be kind of suspicious if either one of us came by asking about secret holes in the place?
Probably.
So maybe we don't do that.
Talk to her.
We don't do that.
Okay.
But yeah. I think I'd like to start off with bringing Penny to where we were going to plan the party.
Should we wait for Ryan?
Yes, we should definitely get Ryan.
Okay. Let's say the three of you find a way and you meet up. And make your way towards the library where you're going to go show Penny some secret things that you found. And probably just get on the same page?
Yeah. Oh man, we're gonna have to take Penny and give her like a on-the-go birthday. We have to replan it and all this stuff.
Rebels never care about birthdays.
This is what happens if we try to plan a birthday ever. There's always going to be like an attack, or rebellion, or there's going to be a fire or something.
I mean, that's been my experience.
We booked a mausoleum out. So we had the caterers planned and we made all the... You know how hard it is to reserve a mausoleum?
It's really hard, you guys.
It's really hard. They get booked up so fast.
They
and
do.
The secret ones.
Yeah, people are dying to get in there.
Boom, boom. Shh.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we can still have her birthday even if the Empress is dead, right?
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
Sorry, we have in character conversation.
that's what I was wondering. I'm like,
Yeah, right. Is Penny there? Sorry, I went to go pee, so I'm not sure. Is Penny there?
well, I think we're trying to find everybody and get back together.
Yeah, we hadn't got to you yet. Because where are you right now?
I assume that we were meeting up somewhere. That's what Melissa said.
Yeah.
Usually
And then,
for breakfast, maybe brunch today.
I think
Late
so,
breakfast.
yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
let's do that for brunch then.
Okay.
We probably who's sitting
Okay.
at the table first?
Well, me and you, obviously, Elly, because we're already talking.
Yes.
Yeah. Then Penny can come in a little bit later. A little
Sure.
bit later.
Sure. Like, I'm sure that you guys could, like, if you needed to discuss it, ask for me to get food. So I could have just, like,
Yeah.
head over to the kitchen to grab some food.
Oh, look at that big bean.
So it was his thing. So, I mean, you spoke to Atlas, right?
Well,
Because when I spoke to him, he was really weird about the whole thing. I mean, was he weird when he spoke to you?
yes, but also, I'm gonna like look around. Is there anyone in here / listening? We were saying that we went for late brunch.
Okay. You're in the eating area?
Yeah.
Then no one is here. There's like people cleaning up, but like no one's...
Are we pretty much alone?
You're as alone as
Okay.
you usually are here.
I'm gonna say. Okay. So yes, very weird. Also, you have to promise not to kick off. So when we went there last night after you went to go speak to Arsen, remember those people that were hired to try and kill all the rebellion people? Remember how we killed one?
Yes.
Yeah. So
What?
apparently Atlas was the one who undersaw all of that and the moment we went to go speak to him, he was in talks with those people, and the body of the person we killed had disappeared. Also, side note,
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I kept everything to myself.
I told him everything.
Listen, I played it by ear, and I saw that, like, it was not the right time. You know, you were all...
I told him everything.
What do you mean you told him everything?
I told him, you were supposed to tell him. I told him about the plot and the hunt and the packing and the...
You told him...
You were supposed to have... I thought that when I spoke to him that you would have already...
What? Did nothing the way he was saying it explain the way that maybe he wasn't under the influence, that he knew things?
No, and you think that you could just sneak into our room and leave me a jam crumpet and a sword and not leave me a message saying, hey, by the way, don't tell Atlas anything.
Yeah, sorry, I went and made this beautiful sword for you with money I didn't have.
Beautiful, of course it's beautiful, but I
didn't think
right.
okay. The next morning and go and speak to him and be like, hey, just so you know, all this is happening. Can't wait to run away with all of you. Make sure you pack up your boyfriend.